You slept for 8 hours last night. You did everything right. So, why are you watching this video feeling like you just got hit by a truck? We are sold a lie from birth that sleep is the ultimate cure for exhaustion. We treat our bodies like iPhones. We think if we plug into the mattress for 8 hours, we are guaranteed to wake up with 100% battery. But for you wake up at 10%. You drag yourself through the morning. You survive on caffeine, and by 2 p.m. you are crashing again. And the worst part? You feel guilty about it. I am here to tell you that you are not lazy. The truth is terrifyingly simple. You are not tired because of a lack of sleep. You are tired because of a lack of rest. And yes, there is a massive difference. Sleep is just a biological function. But rest is a mental state. Dr. Saundra Dalton-Smith discovered that the human operating system doesn't run on one fuel tank. It runs on 7. Physical sleep only fills one of those tanks. That means right now, you are driving down the highway of life with 6 empty fuel tanks. Your engine light is flashing red. Steam is coming out of the hood. And you keep trying to fix it by pouring more gas into the only tank that is already full. If you are getting 8 hours of sleep but you are still exhausted, it is because you are bleeding energy from places sleep cannot touch. Today we are going to identify the leaks in your system. Look at the thumbnail of this video. That red overheating brain? That is the first and deadliest drain, mental rest deficit. This hits the overthinkers. You lay in bed at night and your body is perfectly still, but your brain is running a marathon. You are replaying conversations from 5 years ago. You are stressing about a meeting tomorrow. Think of your brain like a computer browser. Right now you have 400 tabs open. Even when you close the laptop, the fans are still spinning at maximum speed. You wake up exhausted because your brain literally worked a night shift. The solution is not try to relax. The solution is a mandatory neural dump. You need a physical notebook by your bed. Before you lay down, you must vomit every thought, worry, and task onto that paper. You have to physically move the data from your RAM onto a hard drive. This leads directly to the second drain, one that your grandfather never had to deal with: sensory exhaustion. Think about your average day. You wake up to an alarm blaring. You check your phone and see bright light. You work with Zoom calls, Slack notifications, and emails popping up every 30 seconds. Your senses are under a terrorist attack 24 hours a day. You are redlining your engine while sitting still. Your brain is so flooded with cheap dopamine that it has forgotten how to idle. To fix this, you need intentional deprivation. You need 10 minutes a day of absolute zero. No phone in your pocket. No music in your ears. Just you staring at a wall. It sounds painfully boring. Good. That boredom is the only time your sensory system gets to reset. The third drain is the heaviest one to carry because it is invisible. Emotional exhaustion. This comes from the difference between who you are and who you pretend to be. We all wear masks. The competent employee mask at work. The stable partner mask at home. The successful mask on social media. Maintaining these masks costs immense amounts of energy. If you are a people pleaser, or you feel like you always have to be the strong one, you are leaking energy constantly. You are carrying other people's emotional luggage. And let me tell you, that luggage is heavy. You feel tired because you are performing a role on a stage 16 hours a day. The only cure for this is a safe harbor. You need one person or place where you can take the mask off and be completely, messily unfiltered. If you have to perform everywhere you go, you will burn out. The final major drain explains why you feel dead inside, even when you aren't physically tired. It is creative emptiness. Humans are designed to solve problems and create value. But if your life is just a repetitive loop of commute, work, consume media, and sleep, then your creative tank is empty. You are operating on autopilot. You feel like a zombie because you are living like a robot. You cannot fix this by grinding harder. You fix this by changing your inputs. You cannot expect good output if you only consume junk input. You need to see things that make you feel small. Go into nature. Look at complicated art. Read philosophy. You need to experience awe. Awe is the reset button for a cynical brain. And finally, we have to talk about social rest. This is not just for introverts. Even extroverts get this. There are people in your life who are energy vampires. You know who they are. Every time you talk to them, you leave the conversation feeling drained. You feel worse than when you started. If you are already running on fumes, you cannot afford to spend time with these people. It is not being mean. It is survival. You need to surround yourself with people who give you energy, not just take it. If you don't cut the vampires loose, you will never heal. So stop blaming the mattress. Stop blaming the coffee. The problem isn't that you need more sleep. The problem is that you are doing the wrong kind of awake. Look at the tanks we discussed. Which one is flashing red? Is your brain overheating? Are your senses fried? Are you tired of wearing the mask? Identify the leak and plug it. Sleep is great, but it is not a magic pill. Now turn off this video, put down your phone for 10 minutes, and go get some actual rest.